Hey guys, it's your girl, Tailwagon, and let's be real, who doesn't love a good cat video? But did you know those fluffy little weirdos have a secret language of over 100 sounds? Like, what are they even saying to each other? Are they plotting world domination? Honestly, with cats, I wouldn't be surprised. Buckle up, buttercups, because today we're diving deep into the minds of our feline overlords with 9 crazy cat facts that'll make you go, wait, what? Okay, so picture this. It's 3 a.m., you're sound asleep, dreaming about that extra cheese pizza you crushed earlier. The room is dark, the house is quiet, and you're in that perfect state of blissful slumber. You know, the kind where you feel like you're floating on a cloud, completely at peace with the world. When suddenly you're jolted awake by this weird chirping, meowing symphony coming from, you guessed it, your cat. It's not just any meow, though. It's that persistent, almost musical meow that seems to echo through the entire house. You try to ignore it, hoping it will stop, but it only gets louder and more insistent. And you're like, dude, it's 3 in the freaking morning, what do you want? You sit up in bed, rubbing your eyes, trying to make sense of the situation. Your mind is still foggy from sleep, and all you can think about is how much you want to go back to that dream about the pizza. But the cat just stares at you with those big, innocent eyes like, what? It's as if the cat is completely oblivious to the fact that it's the middle of the night and you're desperately trying to get some rest. Those wide eyes seem to say, why are you so surprised? This is totally normal behavior for me. I'm just practicing my acceptance speech for when I become supreme ruler of Earth. The cat's posture is almost regal, as if it's already imagining itself on a throne, addressing its loyal subjects. You can't help but chuckle at the absurdity of the situation, even though you're still half asleep and annoyed. What? You didn't know? I thought it was obvious. The cat's expression is so earnest, you almost believe it. You shake your head, wondering how you ended up in this bizarre scenario. As you lay back down, you can't help but think about how cats truly believe they rule the world, one meow at a time. Speaking of world domination, did you know cats sleep for like 70% of their lives? I mean, I guess when you're busy plotting global takeovers, a cat's gotta rest up. They're probably having super realistic dreams about herding us like cattle. Or maybe they're practicing their laser beam eye technique. Who knows what kind of crazy stuff goes on in those tiny little cat brains? One thing's for sure, it's probably way more interesting than whatever I'm doing. And get this, a group of cats is called a clouder. A clouder, how adorable is that? But also, how ominous. Like, imagine a clouder of cats just chilling in your backyard, plotting, I don't know, their next hairball hacking contest? Or maybe they're discussing more nefarious plans like how to trip you on the stairs without getting caught. I'm telling you, those clouders are up to something. Chapter 4. Alien Eyes. Feline Disguise. Ever been creeped out by your cat's glowing eyes in the dark? Yeah, me too. It's like they're channeling some otherworldly energy, right? Those glowing orbs can be both mesmerizing and unsettling at the same time. You might wonder if your cat is secretly an alien in disguise, sent here to observe us humans. Turns out, they have this special reflective layer behind their retinas called the tapetum lucidum, which is Latin for bright tapestry. This layer is what gives their eyes that eerie glow when light hits them just right. It's a fascinating piece of biological engineering, which basically makes their eyes act like tiny little mirrors. This reflective layer bounces light back through the retina, giving them a second chance to see in low-light conditions. It's like having built-in night vision goggles. It's super helpful for them to see in low light, allowing them to navigate and hunt with incredible precision even in the dimmest of environments. Imagine being able to see clearly in almost complete darkness. Pretty cool, right? But also kind of terrifying, right? Especially when you're alone at night and suddenly see those glowing eyes staring back at you from the shadows. It's enough to send chills down your spine. Like one minute they're your cuddly little fur ball purring contentedly in your lap, making you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. The next minute they're giving you the alien death stare. It's like they can see right through you, judging your every move. Cats, man. They have this uncanny ability to switch from adorable to intimidating in the blink of an eye. They'll get you every time. Just when you think you've got them figured out, they surprise you with their mysterious ways. But that's part of their charm, isn't it? The enigma that is the feline, always keeping us on our toes, always a little bit of a mystery. Chapter 5. Earwigging your every word. Okay, this one's straight up freaky. Cats can rotate their ears 180 degrees. Like, what even? I can barely rotate my head that much without throwing my back out. But cats? They're just casually swiveling those furry satellite dishes all over the place, picking up every little sound. So yeah, next time you're gossiping about your neighbor's weird lawn gnome collection, just assume your cat is listening and judging. Definitely judging. Chapter 6. The Nose Knows and Judges. Speaking of judging, did you know each cat's nose print is totally unique? Like a fingerprint, but for their snoot. Which honestly makes total sense. Have you ever seen a cat smell something? They go full-on Sherlock Holmes, sniffing every nook and cranny with those adorable little pink noses. I bet they could solve a crime scene faster than you could say tuna melt. Chapter 7. 5 toes, 4 toes, all sneaky. Here's a weird one. Cats have 5 toes on their front paws, but only 4 on their back paws. Why? Nobody knows. Maybe it's some kind of weird evolutionary quirk, or maybe it's just another way for them to mess with our minds. Whatever the reason, it definitely adds to their air of mystery. Plus, it probably makes them better at sneaking around, which, let's be honest, is basically their favorite pastime. Chapter 8. Whiskers built-in measuring tape. Ever wonder how cats always seem to know if they can fit through a tight space? Turns out, it's all thanks to their whiskers. Those little guys are like built-in measuring tapes, helping them navigate the world and avoid getting stuck in embarrassing situations. Well, most of the time anyway. We've all seen those hilarious videos of cats trying to squeeze through tiny holes and failing miserably. Even master ninjas have their off days, I guess. Chapter 9. Your house? Nah, it's mine now. Let's be real, guys. We all know who the real rulers of our homes are, and it's not us. Cats have a super strong territorial instinct, which basically means they think they own everything. Your couch, theirs. Your bed, theirs. That delicious pizza you were saving for later? You guessed it, theirs too. Don't even try to fight it. Just accept your fate as a humble servant to your feline overlord. Outro: bow down to your feline overlords. Our journey through the whimsical world of cats has come to an end, but the fascination never stops. These majestic creatures, with their regal demeanor and mysterious ways, have always held a special place in our hearts. From ancient times when they were worshipped as gods, to the modern day where they rule our homes with an iron paw, cats have always been a source of endless entertainment and intrigue. So there you have it, folks. We've explored the quirks and charms of our feline friends, uncovering some truly bizarre and delightful facts along the way. Whether it's their uncanny ability to always land on their feet, their mysterious purring that can heal, or their playful antics that never fail to bring a smile to our faces, cats are truly one of a kind. 9 crazy cat facts that prove just how weird, wonderful, and slightly terrifying our feline friends can be. Each fact more surprising than the last, showcasing the unique blend of grace, agility, and sheer unpredictability that makes cats so captivating. Their ability to squeeze into the tiniest spaces, their nighttime escapades, and their often inexplicable behavior are just a few reasons why we find them so endlessly fascinating. But hey, that's what we love about them, right? Their quirks and eccentricities are what make them so endearing. Whether they're chasing a laser pointer, pouncing on a toy, or simply curling up in our laps, cats have a way of making every moment special. Their presence brings joy, comfort, and a touch of mystery to our lives. Their mysterious ways and sassy attitudes are all part of their charm. It's their unpredictable nature that keeps us on our toes and makes every day an adventure. One moment they're aloof and independent, the next they're demanding our undivided attention. It's this duality that makes them so intriguing and lovable. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go pay my cat tax in the form of cuddles and treats. Because let's face it, no one can resist those adorable pleading eyes and soft purrs. It's a small price to pay for the endless love and companionship they offer. So go ahead, give your feline friend an extra treat or a few more minutes of playtime. They deserve it. What's the craziest thing your cat does? Is it a peculiar habit, a funny trick, or an endearing quirk that never fails to amuse you? Cats have a way of surprising us with their antics, and each one has its own unique personality that makes them special. Let me know in the comments, and maybe we can decode their secret language together. Sharing our experiences and stories about our feline friends not only brings us closer, but also helps us understand these enigmatic creatures a little better. So let's celebrate our love for cats and continue to unravel the mysteries of our purring companions.